swear on my children's life, on Jiggy's life, I or nobody I know would give a story to Radar about Dorit.
She may be best known for being an original housewife of Beverly Hills, but Lisa Vanderpump has always been and will always be so much more. Growing from child actor to successful entrepreneur, celebrity, wife, mother, and advocate, Lisa Vanderpump knows where to spend her time and how to work her personal brand. In today's video, we're going to follow Lisa Vanderpump's fascinating life and career, and then what the next few years may have in store. Let's get into Lisa Vanderpump, then and now. Before we get started though, be sure to subscribe to our channel for all the latest fun video content. Lisa was born on September 15, 1960, and raised in London. Apparently, she has always been a shining star, because by the age of 9, she began her career as a full-time drama student. By the age of 13, she had landed a supporting role in A Touch of Class as the main character's daughter, and then a few years later appeared in the horror film Killer's Moon. She went on to a number of other small roles and even starred in a few music videos as she got older. It seems acting gave Lisa the poise and confidence that she would rely on for her whole adult life. Now, we can't talk about Lisa's life past this point without talking about her marriage to Kenneth Todd. These two lovebirds met in 1982 in London. Lisa's brother introduced her to Ken at a nightclub where she was working the door, and despite their 15-year age difference, the chemistry was undeniable.
So Ken, I ask that you tell Lisa today what is in your heart now and always.
I love you, darling. And whatever I said before, 30 years ago, still stands.
And the two got engaged 6 weeks later and were married within 3 months. When it's right, it's right. By 1986, the two welcomed their daughter Pandora, and then in 1991, the couple adopted their son Max. Parent life did not slow these two fun-loving globetrotters who have famous connections throughout the music and entertainment industries. They traveled extensively and have lived in London, the English countryside, Monte Carlo, France, and eventually LA. As a husband and wife team, they have accumulated a substantial, highly successful, and profitable portfolio of restaurants, bars, and properties over time. The estimated amount of restaurants they have owned and operated is somewhere over 30. Lisa loves designing these spaces and talks about that love frequently. Among these over 30 businesses were the Shadow Lounge in London's Soho, which became a landmark LGBT club, as well as a spot called Bar Soho, a Cheers-themed mega bar in the West End, and a 4-room cocktail bar in Piccadilly called Jewel. All of these have eventually closed down, except for Bar Soho. Nowadays, the pair concentrate on their restaurant and bars in the United States. They now own 5 restaurants based in California. Villa Blanca is located in Beverly Hills and is often promoted as one of the sexiest spots in town. While Sir, which she co-owns, is the focus of the Beverly Hills spinoff Vanderpump Rules and is her passion project, located in West Hollywood along with Pump Restaurant Lounge and Tom Tom. An established figure in LA, Vanderpump was approached multiple times to participate in reality TV, eventually giving in to Bravo's hit Real Housewives franchise, launching the start of the Beverly Hills chapter. As an original of the show, Lisa quickly became a fan favorite. She often appears stylish and charming, but she doesn't mess around, nor does she take anyone's BS, which always makes great TV viewing. Like with many in the cast, some of her best moments showcase her relationships with her family, especially in those first few seasons. In season 2, her daughter Pandora got engaged, and in true Real Housewives style, has an epic engagement party and a truly magnificent wedding hosted at the Vanderpump Manor. Then, during season 5, Lisa learned that her son Max was interested in looking for his biological family. This was a delightful moment in the ever-so-dramatic series, which gave us the chance to see more of Lisa's home life and get to know her son more. It's not all sunshine and rainbows, though. Lisa has had her fair share of melodramatic moments on the show, too. She had on-screen altercations with Taylor, Eileen, Camille, Brandy, and most notable, Dorrit Kemsley and Kyle Richards during the Puppygate scandal. For those not in the know, Lisa loves dogs. She has always had them as part of her life, and in 2015, she even launched a line of dog accessories called Vanderpump Pet, and in 2016, founded her Vanderpump Dog Foundation. The foundation is both domestic and international, and is focused on rescue dogs. So, Dorrit adopted a dog from the foundation, and according to her, the placement of the dog didn't fit. She said that the dog hurt her child, and so she found another home for the pet. This did not sit well with the dog-loving Lisa. Owning a pet is for life, and that the rehomed dog was eventually put into a shelter. Long story short, this really made Lisa outrageously angry, unleashing a huge fight. This fight not only wrecked any relationship she had with Dorrit, but also ended a long-time friendship with Kyle Richards. Kyle was labeled a bad friend for not supporting Lisa in this standoff. Kenneth and Lisa eventually kicked Kyle out of the house, and Lisa ended up leaving the show permanently.
I'm done
Maybe
with
you care
two.
more about your image than your friendships.
Okay, good.
At times.
Bye.
At
Bye.
times.
Bye, Kyle. Show yourself out, darling.
She is certainly committed to her causes. We won't feel bad for Lisa Vanderpump, though. She has multiple projects going on right now. First, of course, is her spin-off show, Vanderpump Rules. While Lisa is the producer and often appears on the series, the show actually follows a group of friends in their 20s living in Hollywood. Most of the stars started off as servers at SUR, though their careers eventually changed as the show progressed. She is also editor-in-chief of the Beverly Hills Lifestyle magazine. And just this year, Lisa announced a brand new show on E! Called Overserved with Lisa Vanderpump. This 30-minute show will be more intimate, like a dinner party, where Lisa will interview a variety of celebrities in her own garden in Beverly Hills, while they talk, make cocktails, play games, eat delicious food, and more. Beyond the scope of television and celebrity, Lisa and her husband Ken are very involved in philanthropy. They support the foundation Keep Memory Alive, which was established to bring awareness to neurological disorders, including ALS, Alzheimer's disease, Huntington's disease, and Parkinson's disease. She also is heavily involved in supporting and promoting LGBTQ rights through organizations such as the Trevor Project, and even received an Ally Leadership Award from Equality California for her efforts. As we mentioned earlier, Lisa's Dog Rescue Foundation is extremely near and dear to her heart as well. And of course, being a restaurateur, Lisa and Ken participate in a number of charitable food organizations, like Project Angel Food, to deliver meals to the food insecure. Despite leaving the show that brought her a huge amount of fame and status, Lisa's star continues to shine bright. She has plenty to keep her busy, and we look forward to watching what will happen next in the life and times of Lisa Vanderpump. Well, there you have it, Lisa Vanderpump then and now. If you enjoyed this video, please hit that like button and subscribe to the page so you can know when the next video launches. See you on the next one.